Stupid Garbage Podcast.
Oh, I like that.
Hello, my darling.
Hello.
Hello.
Excuse me, we're trying to record trying to record a podcast.
Jessica, no one can hear that.
Everyone can hear it.
It just sounds like you're talking to dead air.
Well, anyway, what's up with you?
That was great.
What's up with you?
That was the worst 30 seconds in radio history.
They should listen to more of our podcast episodes.
Who's they? I'm saying it was the worst.
Whoever's listening. Aw.
Nobody.
Yeah, whoever's listening can, read it.
Me. I'm the only one listening. It's just me.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
So anyway, here we are. 21st century success stories, Jess and Rob. Rockefellers of the new millennium.
Yeah.
Here to keep you entertained.
I have to
Bedtime magic, dear reader. It's 10 p.m. on the nose. It's our little time check.
I was gonna say
cruising right till midnight.
For someone that's I love that. For someone that's
spinning the hits.
Stop.
You stop. I'm in the middle of doing something. God damn. Go ahead.
For someone that took so many marketing classes in college, I'm really, really bad at any business at all.
Why don't you mind your own business? How about that?
I can't mind any business.
Oh, you're so sweet. All right, so we're here, top of the world, 103.3. I don't know what you're doing right now, but it's a completely visual bit, so that's good.
It's not a bit at all?
All right, well, it's a visual lot, so...
Just for you, babe.
It's a whole bunch. Jess is doing her visual bunches, and
yes.
We're here to review Lovebirds?
Yeah.
Lovebirds.
Are we here to review it?
That's what I'm doing. I don't know about you. You don't have to.
Well, I wanted to finish my review because I brought up...
Celine Dion in the studio.
I brought up Work in Progress, the show, and then you interrupted the shit out of me, so I couldn't talk about it at all.
All right, first of all, I think you filled most of the mini-sode, which was about 11 minutes with Work in Progress.
I don't have anything else to say.
Okay, so Jessica...
I just wanted to school.
No, now you have to. Fill 6 minutes with Work in Progress talk.
So Work in Progress, dear reader, as we've already mentioned, is a show that features a mostly queer cast, which is really cool. And again, I'm not unaware of the fact that queer people have been making shows for a very long time, but this is the first one that I picked up. It's the
gay people in theater. Well, I never.
Yeah, I've never really seen a show featuring gay people as the main characters. So
Modern
to me,
Family, Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, Will and Grace, all shows I know you've watched.
I've never watched Queer Eye for the Straight Guy.
I've seen you. Oh no, that's the other one. Say
it's your other girlfriend.
No.
Yeah,
My other girlfriend doesn't like it either. But
Modern Family, they're not the main characters, and you don't really they're
I mean, they are. But...
They're one of 8 main characters, and also
yeah. I hear you.
They're not. They do a little bit of gay rights and stuff, but they're very Modern Family is pretty good. But
all right, so Queer Eye in Progress, first gay TV show ever.
It's not, but it was the first one that I was seriously watching. Will and Grace again was a trope of. Anyway,
are they not all like that though?
So it's a lesbian, or it's a queer woman who usually dates women, who ends up falling for a trans man, and I think it's cool that they...
What is a lesbian? Someone who only eats fish? What is that? Explain to the readers what lesbianism means.
Lesbianism is when women, or people who identify as women, love other women.
Love them.
And are sexually attracted to them, I guess.
Okay.
I guess love is kind of a... I'm explaining it to a baby.
Tell them
when
who
they
Sappho
fall in love
was.
With what?
Tell them who Sappho was. Let's break it down.
Sappho is.
Oh, okay, you don't know anything about queer culture.
Sure.
Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. What is that? Is that they just redo a straight dude's wardrobe?
I'm pretty sure.
Interesting.
But I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about ever, so...
They should do Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. It would be great if they did Queer Eye for the Straight Guy and they just redid his whole life and they just made him gay.
Yeah.
Like, okay, what we're seeing a lot of is you going on dates with women. That's not gonna fly.
Yeah, that's not cool. We don't do that around here.
We've scheduled an appointment for you to learn how to suck dick.
Stop it. I think that
we think you're really gonna love it.
The show, like, it. First of all, like,
a diamond bedazzled butt plug.
There are
how to accessorize.
There are friend groups in that show. I don't know what they sound like. First of all, it addresses like a lot of like gay issues where like
issues, yeah.
It's how gay people like how other people interact with gay people, where they're like, we don't understand you, we're like, we don't accept you. And then it's also like gay groups of friends, like they have a different dynamic sometimes in straight groups of friends. And like I've had friends that exclusively hang out with people that are also gay.
Yeah.
And like
of course you do.
and I somehow get invited to that, but
yeah, it's a mystery.
Yeah. But you know, like the culture is a little bit different, and it's really like I don't have an in the same way. Like they take me inside of a friend group, and I just
they take you inside.
And yeah, they tell you like what it's like to have sex as a trans person, and I just think it's very, very interesting. And it's like a little.
What does that mean?
Like
you get rocks thrown at you? What are you talking about?
So, spoiler alert for the show, but like the trans character.
God cries.
Stop it.
I'm just trying to understand.
So he basically says like, don't say like, I don't want to talk about my. I forget the term, but it's like the given name. So it's like the name before.
Dead name.
What?
Dead name.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Thank you.
You don't know anything about queer culture.
I know, I'm a little, yeah.
So, what century are you living in,
So
kid?
he's like, don't use my dead name, don't touch my chest, because I haven't had top surgery yet, and he was saying, like, surgery. What he wanted his...
I'd get a top hat attached to the top of the crown of my head would always be top hatted.
Ew.
Oh, how wonderful would that be?
Gross, your skull would change shape.
Forget about that, I don't care. Okay. My skull would be a top hat.
I know, it's horrifying. Anyway, so yeah, like, and he was saying, like, don't touch my chest, and I want my genitals to be referred to as this, and, like, it was just really cool. What?
It's heavy swinging dick and balls. I would like for my genitals to be referred to as the belt and suspenders, please.
Stop. Okay. But yeah. Yeah, I just thought it was interesting. Like, it's kind of a conversation that I've never had, and, you know, I've never thought about, I mean, I'm sure, like, you know, everyone has sex conversations where they say what they like and don't like, but it's like another layer in there where it's like, you know, the woman is used to dating women, so I would assume she'd want to, you know, get up in that chest and like...
Get up in that chest.
I mean, I don't know, my lesbian friends like boobs, like that's, you know, so I would assume...
I mean, that adds up, I guess, but Jessica, please move faster.
Alright, you keep talking, I'll clean this up.
Faster, please.
Keep talking. You're stressing me out.
Jessica.
Please. Dead air.
This isn't dead air, man.
Pause
This is what?
Pause it.
You know, I'm not gonna. What I need to do is get a better roommate who doesn't kick over open containers of soy sauce that they left open.
Okay. Well,
on the edge of. No, not okay. It's not okay.
Look, you're right. I got nothing. I don't know what you want.
Go get water. Go wet that paper towel. What do you mean no? I'm not pausing it. You don't deserve this to be paused, especially when you're giving me attitude when I'm telling you how to clean this up.
I'm doing it my way.
No, man, your way is shit. You don't just get a paper towel and wipe the soy sauce around on the floor.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't. Go wet that paper towel.
Do you got some water up in the
No, man, go to the sink that's 10 feet away from us. Here, there's a little bit of water in this water bottle. You can use that.
Dude, work in progress is good.
Forget about work in progress, man. This is a work in progress. You learning how to be an adult is a work in progress.
Oh, and they go into like OCD and like...
You're too far away from the microphone. No one can hear you unless you scream. You gotta scream. Louder, 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 louder.
And disabilities.
Louder.
And
we're not picking up anything on the levels here. Jessica, I'm the one running the levels, okay? I'm telling you we can't hear you.
You've never ran a level in your life.
That's not true or a complete sentence in the English language. You can't just throw words together like some sort of mosh pit.
Watch me, bitch.
And see what sausage comes out the other end.
You know what's funny? In the
on the
moment,
assembly line of your mind.
In the moment, like everything I say makes sense. Then when you're like, Jess, that's stupid. I'm like, no. But then I was like listening back to a couple of episodes and I was like, ew, I'm so annoying. Like I'm wrong. And then you ask me to apologize and I refuse.
Yeah, no, I know. You're an asshole.
I know.
Jessica, I've been saying this for 6 years. Come on.
I'm sorry that this is how I am. But
no, you're not.
I mean,
You keep saying that and then you keep not changing anything about anything.
It is what it is.
Nothing that... Right, exactly.
People
Nothing...
Can't change.
No, people can change. You don't. You can change. You choose not to. And nothing that I ever say to you informs your behavior.
You know what's also
and all
funny?
you do is say sorry, but you're not sorry. You don't know what the word sorry means.
You know
What?
what's also funny?
What?
Is
What's
that...
funny? What's also funny? As hilarious as this is, what is just as funny as this? Me yelling at you about being unable to clean our apartment.
It's not the first time that I've spilled the sauce on the air.
Hilarious! Riveting stuff,
Oh my
Jessica.
God. Anyway.
A laugh a minute.
So.
Lovebirds.
Okay, what do you...
Kamal Nanjiani and I want to say Tanisha Edwards, but that's probably not her name. Give me a minute. Give me just a minute.
Okay.
Kamal Nanjiani.
We did see this movie with my mother, and to be fair...
and Issa Rae.
Oh, okay.
Not Tanisha Edwards. I don't think that's a human.
Who the fuck are you
I don't think that's a human being. I think that's someone I made up. Rashida Jones.
Not. She's in a new show on Netflix.
Wow.
So, anyway, we watched it with my mother, and my mother, 15 minutes into the movie, was like, "Ooh, Jess."
Tanisha Edwards seems to be a lawyer in New York State.
Okay, let's put the phone away now, because you're
Yikes.
going off the rails.
Appointed by Governor Cuomo assistant counsel to the governor for taxation and finance.
Okay.
I don't think she was in this movie.
Anyway, my mom said, like, "Oh, Jess, like, why'd you pick this movie 15 minutes into it?" So I was like, all right, Mom hates it. And that kind of gave me, like, a lens that I saw this movie through, knowing that Mom hated it. Like, with you, I say, like, "Oh, hey, Rob, do you want to watch this movie?" And you're like, "Whatever, I don't care. If it makes you happy, I'll do it." And I'm like, "Well, what are your opinions on it?" And you're like, "Whatever." So I knew that you were really interested in watching this movie, but, like, you never actively said that you disliked it.
Sure.
So, and you never do that. Like, even when you don't like a movie, you wait until the very end and then you go, "Oh, wow, I hated that." So my mom kind of made me doubt the movie immediately, or, like, have kind of more of a negative lens.
Interesting. So this movie, let's talk about this movie.
Yeah.
This movie is rated R for really bad. Fucking got him. Rack him up, blow him back. Brap, boom, brap. I don't know what sort of gun I could possibly be using to make all those noises.
I thought you were talking about shots.
Shots. Yeah, shots out of a gun.
Ooh.
Yeah. Anyway, I said blow him back, not throw him back. You don't blow a shot.
You've never seen me take a shot.
I have. It's be quiet. So this movie's rated R. Came out, I don't know, a month ago on Netflix. And is it 100? Go ahead.
It's kind of a bummer. It was like one of the movies that was just coming out when COVID started, so it went straight to Netflix, which kind of sucks. Probably.
Why does that kind of suck, probably?
Because they're not... I mean, again, I don't know how much Netflix paid them.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming way, way, way less than they would have made had COVID not happened.
Sure.
So it sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks big time, bro. So this movie is... Don't hit me. This movie is 87 minutes long, apparently.
Really?
Yeah, I know. It's a short one.
So isn't it, like, not even a full...
I guess it's not a feature-length film.
Yikes.
But whatever. Who fucking cares?
Okay.
Kumail Nanjiani, best known for...
The Big Short? No, wait, sorry.
He was not in The Big Short.
The Short...
The
something.
Big Sick. You're
Yes,
thinking of
The Big
Steve
Sick.
Carell.
Okay. The Big Sick.
He was in Foxcatcher.
He was also in the police one. That
with Magic Mike.
Fine.
Stuber,
yeah. He's been in a lot of movies that I did not like. I'm gonna be honest. He's gonna be in Marvel soon. I don't know what character he plays, but...
Apu.
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure Disney owns both those intellectual properties.
Sure, but I don't think they're gonna put a monkey in a... Don't look at me like
I'm
that.
sorry, Jessica, you cannot call Indian people monkeys.
Apu is
Apu
Apu.
is a monkey from Aladdin, which is not even in India.
I know, so why did you...
Apu is an Indian man in The Simpsons, which you've watched all 22 seasons of.
That's why I was like, why
Jessica,
did you say that?
You've watched 600 episodes of The Simpsons.
Oh my god. Oh, that tripped me up. Oh my god, I thought you were being super mean, and... Anyway. Whew.
Just because he's brown doesn't mean he's a monkey. It just means that he's...
I know, I didn't think it meant he was a
an
monkey.
Indian stereotype.
I thought you were talking about the monkey from Aladdin.
No, he's not a monkey.
Oh my god.
He's just
a man that owns a convenience store.
Exactly, owns a Quickie Mart.
And has, 12 children?
8. Don't be racist.
It's not fucking...
He had octuplets.
Also, yeah, I know a lot because of The Simpsons. I know all about his life, but
Clearly not.
I know he has a lot of kids.
You thought he was a monkey. To start,
To be fair, Apu and
you
Abu
opened these negotiations by saying he was a monkey.
No!
And then you said he had 12 kids, which is not true.
Whatever, he has a lot of kids. He has many a kid.
Come on.
And they work at the convenience store sometimes. Anyway, fuck me. So yeah, I don't know who he's gonna play in Marvel, but everything he's done so far, pretty meh. I like him though. I just don't think he's agreed to the correct script yet.
I don't know what any of that means. So, he was in this one. Yet another example of him not agreeing to the correct script.
Right?
As we are apparently saying about people.
Thanks for getting on board.
Yeah, no, babe. Ride or die.
Yeah.
Die, I think. But, okay, let's see.
Kumail.
Kumail? Nyanjani. Kumail. Let's see his Wikipedia, his IMDb. Oh my god.
Do you have anything to say about the movie and not about him?
Jessica, okay, this is my process. All right? This is my design.
I wish I could do what you could do and roll my eyes in different directions at the same time.
Yeah, I'm a chameleon, so pretty fucking dope.
I wish.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Because I like to collect lizards.
You have one pet lizard.
If you didn't exist, I would have 20 pet lizards. You're the only reason that my collection has not
in the
taken
Eternals, which I thought was supposed to be I thought they were doing something with Black Bolt. Whatever, in the Eternals, which is apparently a film slated to come out in 2021.
Okay.
From Marvel.
So it's not...
He plays someone named Kingo?
He's not like the lead. He just is one of the Eternals.
It doesn't look... Well, I don't know.
Like it's like an X-Men situation?
Yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Eternal. Premise. An immortal alien race reunite to protect humanity from their evil counterpart. Yeah. What's the one with Black Bolt? That's not the Eternals. That's something else. That's the Inhumans, I want to say. Black Bolt. Marvel. The Inhumans. Thank you, Jessica. Helpful. I don't know what you're doing.
Okay, you did it.
With your eyes?
I wanted to see how long I could have my eyes closed.
Oh, I noticed the whole time. I figured you were trying to immerse yourself.
No, I was trying to show you how I don't care about what you're saying. It's jokes. It's just jokes.
Jokes are funny. Jokes fill people with love and laughter. Yeah, exactly. Scoff at me all you want. That's all I want, Jess.
Scoffs?
No, you idiot. Love. Laughter.
I don't know how to provide love, so
Then at least do chores around the house. Take my milk downstairs. Okay, when I ask you to do chores, I don't need your reaction to be bursting out into laughter. When I intimate that I might be asking you to clean up around the house.
What a fool. Alright, what do you have to say about Lovebirds, Rob?
Lovebirds we are not. That's what I have to say about this. So this movie...
we're gonna get divorced.
Yeah, for sure. What the fuck is this? Oh, it's
from the
your donuts.
Chill.
Jessica ate 5 donuts about 20 minutes ago.
I like donuts.
Yeah. It was something to behold.
I can never stop eating. It's like your friend.
Yeah, Jiminy Glick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Played by...
Martin Short. What would you do without me? I'm basically having a conversation with myself.
Here's the thing, though. Like, since I started dating you, you've made me, like, I know that any little, like, wait, I'll get it, give me a second. Like, all of those you just get immediately. So I've learned to just speak in fragmented thoughts. And you always just fill them in for me, no matter who we're talking to. Or, like, I'll turn to you and fact check.
I'm going to call into question that you were ever not that.
I know. Because you've made me this way. And... now you forget retroactively what I used to be like.
As opposed to forgetting the future.
Yeah,
you forget retroactively.
You're right. You forget.
You're forgetting the past.
Yes. So, I used to be very capable, very independent, and you've turned me into this dependent, just leeching terror of a human. It's like Cartman. You're Cartman's mom. You have made me the way that I am, and then you complain about how I am.
If you could not compare me to a notorious crack whore,
Who
raises a literal monster?
Yeah. I mean, that's what has happened in this relationship.
Pretty psyched. I'd be pretty stoked if you could not draw those sorts of parallels. I find them fairly offensive.
I mean...
You mean what?
What
do you mean?
It's the truth. So I don't know.
You know what else is the truth, Jess? I'm not going to
censor myself because it makes you uncomfortable.
Jess. That's your name, right?
Yep.
Jessica. You. Suck. That's you. You double suck.
Okay. That was really good. What do you have to say about Lovebirds?
You're a whore and also you're terrible.
Thank you.
Jessica, you suck.
Thank you.
That's you.
Suck.
Yeah. And then, so that's the acrostic is Jessica, you suck. And then...
What's the ew?
Just you. You're just you. So Jess, you suck. And then the second one, you can make another acrostic. Jessica, every time, suck. All you do is suck.
Okay, let's talk about Lovebirds.
And then that one, you take the Jessica and you do just...
This is good radio, babe.
You suck. Fucking nailed it. God damn. Threw it up off the backboard and slammed it. The lob, the jam to myself.
I didn't realize that this started as an acrostic. I thought you were just
it's a three-dimensional acrostic.
Just ew sucks. I get it.
I'm sorry, wait a minute. You think that I just volunteered to say just you suck?
Yes. I was reason. Like, what the fuck is he doing? And then he mentioned an acrostic, and I thought you were doing an acrostic of just ew suck. And I was like, wait, that's gonna be a long fucking acrostic. Yeah, I thought you were gonna do JESSEW. Like, I thought you were gonna do the whole thing as an acrostic. I was like, we don't have time for that. Hey, can we please
Lovebirds? Yeah. What you got?
My stomach hurts.
Do you want to pause the pod?
I don't know. Yeah.
All right, let's do that. Hello, darling.
So what did you think about...
Too close.
Well, what did you think about the movie? Did you like it?
Okay. So Lovebirds, Rob, give us your opinions.
I've been working on meditating, and I think with... it's called chi meditation, and you try and focus the energy flowing through your body and use it to reach out to the universe. And I think with it, I can stop my own heart. And I'd like to try that right now. Okay. So bear with me. I need total silence.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, it didn't work. But I'll keep you guys posted.
He made a heart symbol with his hands.
No. It's not a heart symbol. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, damn it.
Yeah, I was like, that was pretty stupid.
My eyes were closed, so I didn't really see it. It was supposed to be just a steepling of the fingers, and this kind of looks like a bird now that I'm looking at it.
Sure, now it does.
Damn it. That's so dumb. Oh, man. The answer was right under our nose all along.
What is your goddamn opinion on this fucking movie?
I didn't see this movie. I don't have an opinion on it because I haven't seen it yet. What am I supposed to do? I can review the poster or the trailer. The trailer looked stupid.
You saw the movie.
I didn't see the movie. I don't know what you're talking about.
Lovebirds?
With Kumail Nanjiani and Issa Rae.
Oh my god, we watched
Easter
it last
Island?
night with my mother.
You watched it with your mother. I wasn't there.
Okay.
What's your opinion on Lovebirds? I told you I didn't want to watch it and then I left.
No, you did not.
Where do you think I was?
Next to me the entire time.
You think I was sitting next to you? Jessica, I didn't watch this. I wasn't in the room. I wasn't on that floor of your parents' house. What are we doing? What are we doing right now? What are we doing?
You were sitting next to me texting the entire time. And then at the end, my mom said, wow, he's such a good boyfriend. For watching it with us.
Jessica, what did you think of Lovebirds?
And we spoke the entire time.
Jessica, I don't know. I was probably texting you.
What the fuck is going on? Why are you doing this?
Lovebirds. Jessica, you're gonna have to take it from here.
I don't know. Rob had no opinion about it, and then when my mom said that he was a good boyfriend, he was like, yeah. So Rob literally didn't have anything to say about it, even during the movie.
I didn't see the...
Okay, anyway. Rob's delusional, and...
You're delusional. Fuck you. You're delusional. Jess, you suck. There's not an acrostic about me that says suck, so...
I just don't know what you're doing, and you're making me... Like, you know that I already think I'm going to be schizophrenic, so, like, it's just...
Oh, you're so cute.
So are you admitting that you watched this
I didn't
movie?
see this movie.
Oh my god.
Okay, so this movie opens up with...
You stepped away for, like, literally a minute because you had to go tend to the dog and get some food.
the dog. Right.
Like,
this
you
movie,
refilled your water once.
This movie opens up with Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt.
Okay, so basically, this movie was fine. It was about a couple that was, like, fighting and going through a hard time.
They meet Al Pacino in a bar.
And then they hit a man on a car, and then someone, like, carjacks them and then kills that man.
Brad Pitt is a stunt man for Leonardo DiCaprio.
And then they basically run away because they don't think the cops will believe them.
And Brad Pitt picks up some Manson family girl, but you don't know she's a part of the Manson family just yet. She's holding a jar of pickles when she first is seen by Brad Pitt.
And then they basically need to go and solve this murder for themselves because they think that they're suspects, and the only way to get out of it is to...
Foot shot after foot shot after foot shot. I've shown you, I think on the pod, I've shown you my impression of Ariel from Little Mermaid, right?
No.
I have. You want to hear it? I have, but if I haven't, then shame on me.
I don't think you have, but...
I definitely have. I mean, you seem to know.
definitely have in our relationship, so...
You want me to do it right now on the pod?
Sure.
Feet! Anyway, that's it. And scene. So, there was... who was that other person who was in it?
It's just them two.
No. I think Kurt Russell was in it. Was it Kurt Russell? I always get him confused with the guy who was in Ghost who died. Patrick Swayze. No, it was Kurt Russell. So he was Brad Pitt's boss or something.
Oh my god. Don't...
Margot Robbie, she was in it.
Don't say
Is it
that we're
Robbie
gonna
or
do
Robbie?
a movie review.
All right. Lovebirds. They meet, they love, they break up 4 years later.
You did see this fucking movie!
Of course I saw this movie.
Why
I was sitting right next to you the whole time.
I know!
That's what... You know because I just told you.
You know that
I know.
I secretly think that I'm going to be schizophrenic. And then you do shit like this, and you make me think, oh god, what plane of reality am I living in? Do you even exist? Ugh. This could go so deep that I'm literally recording a podcast alone, and when I play it back to myself, there's a man with me.
So, in Lovebirds, they meet Kumjal Jinanyani and Issa Rae, I think. Boyfriend, girlfriend, 4 years, break up, bad time. That's the first 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, they break up and then immediately this crime happens.
I guess, I don't like doing plot summaries. Okay. In this case, I don't give a shit. I don't care about this fucking movie.
I don't really have much to say about it.
So, yeah, it's a black woman and an Indian man. Kind of a unicorn pairing, really. You don't often see black people and Indian people together. Black people and Indian people tend to be, it's like oil and water.
I don't have an opinion on this.
In India, when I went, they were not fond of black people. Although I will say that there's no one more racist than... There are two groups of the most racist people on the planet are Asian people against other Asian people and Hispanic people against other types of Hispanic people. Those are the two most...
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I thought you said Asian people, or the Chinese people hate black people.
Oh, Chinese people do. I mean, that's...
Like, literally, why?
Every single Chinese person I've ever met from China hates black people, which, again, always confuses me because they don't have black people there. So where does that hatred come from?
I don't know.
You shouldn't hate people, right? Based on the color of their skin, you shouldn't stereotype and all that. But if you live in the United States and you are surrounded by black people and hypothetically, right, a black person... or, Hispanic person, a white person, whatever, steals your car or beats you up or does something, takes your money, whatever. Yeah. If you hate that entire group of people, if you hate white people or hate Asian people or hate whatever because they make your life worse, I'd say understandable.
Yeah.
Wrong, but understandable.
I get where you're coming from.
Right.
But,
I get how those
good.
experiences inform your behavior. Or you see this sort of thing in culture, how you're always seeing them being villainized and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
In China, it's just fucking Chinese people.
Yeah.
How do they develop a hatred for black people? Where the fuck does that come from?
I have no idea.
They've never seen a black person. Anyway, but no, they hate Korean people hate Japanese people and Chinese people hate... From all the Asian people I've ever spoken to, they hate other groups of Asian people.
I've never heard this before.
Well, because people from these countries
my
are really,
best
really,
friend
really...
is from, like, Central America?
Yeah, Asian American and Hispanic American people tend to not carry that. It's like people from...
she's from there. Like, she spent the first 10 years of her life in... Yeah. So, I mean, maybe you're right. By the time she moved to America,
she kind of more like an adult. Yeah.
But she literally, every single time you bring up anyone from any of the Hispanic countries, she's like, hell yes, my people. Like, she loves it.
#love. Yeah, no. Yeah. From the things I have seen, and I'm not saying, I should amend that to say not all Chinese people hate Japanese people. But there's no racism quite like Chinese people hating on Japanese people.
Weird.
And Vietnamese people hating Cambodians.
I wonder why.
It's like a golden lab and a golden retriever getting in a fight.
I don't know.
You guys, you have to understand that from everyone else's perspective, this is just silly.
Stop it.
So anyway, this movie, Lovebirds.
My God. Anyway, so yeah, they, not doing a plot summary, but like it was hard because they made you, like, you open up, like what you said, the first 5 minutes, you get introduced to their relationship, it skips a bunch of years, and then they see this fight, or they see this guy get killed, but they had to, like, build an entire, 4 or 5 year relationship in, like, 4 or 5 minutes, and it just,
Well, they didn't really even do much of that. They just said, they showed the meeting, and then across the screen flashed a card that said 4 years later.
Yeah.
That was it. They didn't really build much. I mean, a little bit.
Well, they tried to build the relationship because in the beginning, everything was so cute and fun and light, and then you see them fighting nonstop once it becomes 4 years later. They fight, and the relationship is a lot less pretty, and you see, like, they have a group of friends, and he's jealous of her coworker because, whatever. So, like, it does try to build a relationship.
Do you have a favorite type of sushi?
Okay. Shrimp tempura.
Shrimp tempura roll?
Yeah, I think so. At least right now.
Yeah. That's a good choice.
What about you?
I tried. I like shrimp tempura rolls. I actually like real sushi, the fish on top and the rice.
No.
But the rolls, if we're going rolls, I do like anything with shrimp in it.
Why do you never order sushi?
It tends to be a little more expensive.
Got it.
And rolls are, in my experience, harder to fuck up. And also, sushi is supposed to be served warm, and most places don't serve it warm. But, yeah, I really like shrimp tempura rolls. I like to try a lot of stuff. I like spicy tuna rolls. I tried a Philadelphia roll today for the first time.
I like them.
Has cream cheese in it, which always seems like a weird choice to me, but it's fine.
It tasted like a lox and cream cheese bagel.
We get it, you're Jewish. My God, aggressively so. Good Lord. So Lovebirds, Jessica, enough of this little non sequitur. Lovebirds, they hit someone with their car, and then some guy pretends to be a cop to commandeer their vehicle, and then they track down the guy that they hit with the car, and then hit him again, and then run him over, and over, then over and over. He dies, and then the guy who commandeered the car runs off. So that's the first, ooh, baby, I love the way, 8 minutes of the movie. And then from there, they run away, and they have to find this guy so that the police don't frame them or, arrest them for murder, or someone doesn't frame them. And it's basically hijinks ensue as this mad caper through New Orleans, which is interesting because not a lot of movies in New Orleans. Issa Rae was in that movie, The Photograph, which also took place in New Orleans. So maybe
she wasn't in The Photograph, remember?
No, she was. So maybe...
You liar! I knew that was her, you fucking bitch.
Maybe she has some pull and wants a lot of New Orleans representation, because that's maybe the only 2 movies I've ever seen that take place in New Orleans that weren't actively about Hurricane Katrina.
I feel like it's also weird because this movie was in New Orleans, but...
New Orleans.
I say New Orleans, and I didn't realize it was wrong, but...
Whatever makes you happy, sweetie.
New Orleans.
She's from Los Angeles. Keep talking.
So, yeah, it was weird because they didn't really show anything that was New Orleans specific. Like, she literally said, we're in the restaurant capital of the world.
Her mother is a teacher from Louisiana. There you go.
Okay. Anyway, she said we're in the the restaurant capital of the world, which he corrects her. Hong Kong is the restaurant capital of the world, but that was the only mention of the fact that they were in New Orleans, pretty much. Like, there wasn't... They went to a diner, like a hole-in-the-wall diner. Like, you didn't really see the New Orleans food scene. You didn't really see, like... I can recognize the main street in New Orleans from movies, but they didn't feature anything in this movie that was New Orleans specific, which was kind of disappointing.
Her birth name is Jo Issa Rae Diop.
Stop it.
So yeah, it didn't seem like... The only reason you knew it was in New Orleans because they said that once or twice, but it did look... I'm guessing most of it was filmed in Vancouver and
That's what I'm
New
saying.
York.
Like,
Why would they
look...
do that? New Orleans has to be cheaper, right?
And
You
like,
think?
why?
I don't know. Jessica?
I don't know.
Jessica? Hello?
Stop. I don't know anything about it. I feel like it was weird that they didn't include any shots that were New Orleans.
I mean, there was a trolley in the background at one point.
Okay.
That's something. So what's highlights from this movie? Highlights, lowlights. Lowlights.
Again, like, just to get my own opinion.
Yep.
Put in the back burner.
Sure.
My mother thought that it was very stupid. Like, she thought that she's like, no one in real life would actually do this. Like, this isn't like...
Which is true.
But I guess... I don't know. If you framed me, or like, if you put me in the scene that they were in, I wouldn't know what to do either. So, like, I wouldn't make the best decisions, probably. I thought they did as fine a job as any that would be in that situation. But, they obviously... It wasn't like a Jason Bourne situation where they were, trained assassins, so they knew what to do.
No, but they ran from the scene of a crime that they didn't commit. It was pretty stupid.
Yeah, but there were witnesses putting them at the scene,
I know,
looking like they did commit the crime.
Yeah, it was stupid.
Whatever. So everyone but me, and even me a little bit, thought it was very stupid. A lot of the jokes were kind of like...
It wasn't funny, man. It wasn't a funny movie, really. Which is too bad, because...
I didn't want to review it.
It was advertised as a fun... Oh.
Because it wasn't anything special.
Fuck. Shit, man.
No, I'm saying, like, I don't really have a lot to say about it.
Fuck.
Like, it wasn't...
Shit, you want to just end the podcast right now?
No.
Fuck. Shit. Fuck.
So, yeah. It just... I think it missed the mark. Every mark it tried to hit. Like, it wasn't very romantic.
Shit.
But it was, like, a little bit gushy in a gross way. So I was like, ew, it's too romantic for me, but it's not, like, a convincing chick flick like The Photograph was. And then it wasn't very funny. It wasn't very exciting. It was kind of like Date Night a little bit, but less funny. And with less famous actors.
What's Date Night? Tina Fey, Steve Carell.
Carell.
You are thinking of Foxcatcher.
I'm thinking of Date Night. You
with
more.
the Hulk and Magic Mike.
I don't know what you're doing right now.
Those are the people in Foxcatcher.
I don't know. Magic Mike is not a person, and neither...
I'm sorry, what Magic Mike is what? A country in the Middle East?
No, Channing Tatum is the man who played Magic Mike.
Yes, and he was also the fox catching
Okay, whatever.
person.
I don't know. I never know what you're doing, so I'm just going to drop out.
Steve Carell played one of the DuPonts. It's based on a true story. He was a philatelist. Oh my god.
Philadel.
Yes, very good.
So, yeah.
That is the word that I just said.
Yeah, it's the chickpea waffle-like thing.
Very cute. Very cute.
Thank you.
It's a falafel. It's nothing like a waffle. It just sounds like waffle.
I know it's chickpea doughy bullshit.
Yes, it's Jessica. Why don't you go in on Turkish cuisine? Go ahead.
I hate it.
Tear those fuckers
fucking
apart.
hate it. I went to Turkey, and I didn't hate the Turkish food in Turkey. I did, actually. I did. I just ordered, like, grilled chicken, so you know, that's different everywhere, but not different enough.
Maybe that was your fault then.
Well, I mean...
You love Turkish Delight. You love their ice cream, which stretches like taffy.
Their ice cream is fantastic.
You love their coffee.
Their coffee was... I don't know if I would say that I love their coffee. It was definitely interesting.
I said it for you. You love that weird little clay pot thing that they brought to the table and broke open.
Again, the grilled chicken.
It wasn't grilled, man.
Chicken.
It's not grilled. It's made in a clay pot.
Fine. The clay pot chicken was amazing. You know.
Amazing, she says.
So and like the bread was good. I think, again, though, out of the 3 places that we went, I don't know if Turkish cuisine.
You liked the sushi we got on the Asian side of Istanbul.
I did. It was quinoa.
Bitch.
But it wasn't like real sushi. It was quinoa California rolls. Like, it was
That's what you ordered.
I know.
Fuck you, man. Fuck you.
I mean...
Use a bitch. Fuck you.
Bitch,
fuck you.
If we hadn't
bitch.
visited...
Use a bitch. Fuck you.
If we hadn't...
Fuck you, bitch.
Stop.
Use a stupid bitch. Fuck you.
We visited...
Jessica, I got a new acrostic poem. Jess. Jessica is stupid bitch.
Sorry.
Stupid bitch.
What are you gonna eat?
Jessica is stupid bitch.
Okay.
Jessica S. Stupid bitch.
Okay. My name doesn't have a B in it either.
Jessica esta stupid bitch.
Okay.
So bitch.
Alright. We're gonna
That's
have
so
some
bitchin'.
bitch.
That's so Jess.
Anyway, if we didn't go
See into the future and she sees herself being a bitch.
if we didn't go to Egypt in that same trip, I would have had a better opinion probably, but the Egyptian food is just absolutely out of this world, so.
Well, then you know what they say about, Egyptian food.
What?
It's out of this world. Everyone says that. Even babies know that.
It's just incredible. Do you know that they have the Luxor Hotel in Vegas?
Yes, I've been there.
Oh my gosh, it's incredible. It's incredible. It's
Yeah.
the news I found out today.
Yeah, wow. It's a giant pyramid. I
Wait.
think it's bigger than the Pyramid of Giza, actually.
What, the hotel?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Let me look it up.
I've seen it.
Okay, but I've
And
been
which
to
pyramid
both.
of Giza?
The Great... Oh, Jessica.
They're all great pyramids.
Oh, you're so cute.
I'm so tired.
What the fuck, man? Luxor.
You exhaust me. Like, recording this
Hotel.
podcast with you exhausts me because you just interrupt me constantly.
Then
And
you don't have to do it if it's such a fucking burden on you.
I
I know it's a burden on me.
mean, I'm going back to work soon, so,
Yeah, not
The
in
podcast
not a
is
couple
on
hours, man. In
borrowed
3
time.
weeks.
No, I also don't plan on stopping this podcast when I go back to work. I plan on doing this podcast until I die.
Okay, I don't... The hotel is named for the city of Luxor, ancient Thebes in Egypt.
Yes.
It is, let's see. 30 stories. That doesn't help. The atrium. Oh, Luxor sky beam. Yeah, there's a giant beam of light that shoots out the top of it right up into the sky.
Why? Like McDonald's?
What McDonald's are you going to that have searchlights on them?
They
The
all-
fuck are you talking about?
What?
Bitch, what you talking about?
They all do.
Bitch, what you talking about? Luxor hotel size.
Do you know that the McDonald's in Tucson, Arizona aren't allowed to be the standard colors? So I'm pretty sure they made them blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, fuck me, I guess.
The ominous black pyramid of the Luxor Casino Hotel is the largest in America. 36 stories tall. The only reason it wasn't built taller than the Great Pyramid of Giza is that it stands opposite the Las Vegas International Airport. So it's inconclusive.
Fucking idiot. Wait, is the Pyramid of Giza 36 stories tall?
Jessica, you've been there. It's tremendously large.
Okay, but a skyscraper is also tremendously large. And it's not as wide.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
What is this stupid bullshit that says it's the biggest in the world? Something, yeah, one of the biggest
fucking
ones
idiot.
is a Bass Pro Shop. All of them have giant pyramids. I went to one in, I think, Foxborough.
What do you mean all of them have giant pyramids? All of what?
Oh, it's bigger than a pyramid in Memphis. Yeah, that's the Great Pyramid. No, that's bullshit.
You're a
wrong.
fucking idiot.
Luxor Hotel and Casino is 348 feet. Great Pyramid of Giza, there you go, is the biggest in the world at 456 feet.
Fuck you.
And another pyramid of Giza is second, at least in height.
I told you.
Jessica, look, the jury's still out.
Nope.
It's a big dick jury. They're hung. Hung jury means they haven't made a decision?
No, I know.
Okay.
Um,
You have to laugh now. There we go. Just like that, baby girl. My sweet baby girl.
don't.
I'm not doing anything. You're my baby. Would you recommend this movie,
Oh
Jessica?
my god. We didn't review it.
So then, okay, speed review, 60 seconds. Go ahead.
You stretch like anyone that
Just
actually
go,
wants to
go,
review.
Jessica, go, go.
Yeah, so listen
Jessica,
to
you're
this.
burning time.
Okay.
You're burning time we don't have.
I wouldn't recommend. I think that
Oh.
there were like a lot of jokes about like racism that were made in the movie that I was like, oh, this is appropriate considering the atmosphere right now. But
What do you mean by that? What does that mean? What
Uh,
atmosphere? What are you talking about? What do you mean?
The fact that apparently black people are like, please stop being racist. All of
What
a
do you
sudden,
mean?
I
What does
don't
that
know
mean?
where it came from.
What does that mean? What do you mean? Black people are what? Racist?
No, they say no more racism against us.
Black people don't
please.
want to be racist?
Well, black people want nobody to be racist against anybody.
Where are you getting this information?
The news. And
What?
yeah, so I thought that was nice and that was a good, timing, I guess. But other than that, it wasn't very good. It wasn't very funny. It wasn't very interesting. The jokes
Because
were
of all the
trite.
racism?
There was one scene that could have been good. Spoiler alert,
I think I know where you're going.
It was an orgy.
Yeah.
But they didn't...
Do you just want to watch porn?
Yes, they didn't let me see any of the bodies. Like, you saw a couple of butts, and then you saw them having sex, but, like, you only saw the shoulders up.
Didn't you watch this with your mom?
My mother needs to,
Watch porn with you?
Yes.
Okay,
The three of us, you, me, and my mom, watching porn together is my new dream.
You're being shunned.
And then...
Like the Amish do.
You, me, and your mom.
You're being, you know what, I'm gonna banish you. You're being
together.
excommunicated from the village.
Yeah.
You're being banished. You're banished.
I thought that scene...
Your Rumspringa has come to an end.
Had potential, and now it's like...
Would you recommend this movie?
I already said no.
Okay.
I don't think I would. I mean, look, if you are bored and have nothing to do and know that this movie, will waste your time and not, you won't leave this movie and go like, oh, this was a terrible film, I'm so mad.
Go, instead of watching this movie, go on a jog and then take a 20-minute nap.
Read a book.
It's just not worth your time. Don't watch this movie. It's not
Paint
good.
a picture.
Paint a picture.
Yeah, do other things.
Yeah.
Yeah, would you agree?
Yeah, it's not very good.
My mom would also agree. That's 3 of us on the same side.
3 out of 3.
Yeah.
Ain't bad, as Meatloaf said.
Yeah. That's all, folks.
Okay, great. See you later, pod racers.
Bye.